Still hanging around 60 outdoors and 65 indoors. I don't know how we're managing it to keep the house this warm. And the landscapers just showed up. They're going to be mowing as I'm trying to talk. T-Rex, we got to get out the door. 8:45. We're late. Yeah. Study the weather for hours and hours. There's so much to study. The sun was just out a second ago. It looked beautiful. But let's see which way those clouds going. So they're moving toward the northwest. So they're kind of coming in from the southeast. That ocean system has moved just far enough away that it's not raining. It's not blowing too hard here either. But over the ocean, it is still blowing. This is day 5 of strong wind from the northeast. Here's the map. About 8 o'clock this morning, Chatham was still gusting 29 miles per hour. Buoys south of Nantucket gusting over 30. Meanwhile, inland, it was calm last night and some radiational cooling, low temperature in the 40s. Here around Cape Cod, we're pretty much pegged near the water temperature. Interesting looking up, so there's some serious cloudiness way up there. That's from a weather system that's off to the west that wants to bring another front our way, but it's a bottleneck in the atmosphere. Blocking continues, and so the weather's not going to change too much day to day. Still just amazed over this, and after thorough measurements, even the National Weather Service we're all acknowledging that we had 5 to 10 inch rainfall here on Cape Cod without any flooding, because it happened over 3 days. So what a spectacle this has been. And we did chase down to the ocean yesterday. And I chose not to go and look at those houses that are teetering on the edge. It just felt kind of sad and invasive, knowing that their time may be coming where somebody has to destroy their house or move it back from the ledge down there on the beach. So I got some pictures of some of the houses that are pretty close there. Thank you, Dennis, for sharing these pictures. I'm not sure. I think this is near LeCounte's Hollow. So the storm continues at sea. Why don't we go to the wind forecast right away? Start with the wind. And there's the low pressure system still well to the southeast of the benchmark now, and it's kind of wobbling a little bit back in our direction. So the wind is going to stay up about maybe 20 miles an hour near the beaches, but it's such a long fetch. That is the air coming across the ocean. How long is that air? How much geography is that covering? And it's covering close to 500 to 600 miles to the east of New England. The air is all coming from the east, and finally it is letting up there on Wednesday. And then Thursday, mercifully, we get a little air from the south. And how long does that last? Oh, a day. Here comes another front. A backdoor front's coming in from the north on Friday, and this is a wild card. The Thursday, Friday, there may be some rain with that, but then watch what happens again over the weekend. We're going to have another storm forming at sea, and this has been kind of a moving target. A couple days ago, it was close enough to impact us. Now, again, it's out to sea, and so even though it's another strong wind from the east and the northeast, it's mostly over the ocean again next weekend, so that should leave us with a nice weekend. Should. Oh boy, the mowers are coming our way. It's Monday morning, and even though it's been so dry, they're doing the mowing. That's my cousin Greg, dependable, and his crew. And there's the temperature, 60 degrees outside. Great day for working outdoors. And there they are. Oh, it looks like there's only one person, so they'll do Angela's first and then come over to mine. While we're over here, though, I want to check out the compost pile. Everyone knows I'm a worm farmer, right? And it just got soaked. So this thing just absorbed 8 inches of rain. That's great for the worms. I'm going to turn that all over and make loam out of that. And there's one of the pumpkins. And come right over here. Yesterday I spotted a sunflower. So we do just a lot more than weather here. Yay, sunflower. I planted about 100, but everything ate them. That's the rescue garden. So we do more than weather here. I've had a lot of views in the last couple days. It's mostly a nature program with a weather focus, and Cape Cod, Weymouth, and Vermont in the wintertime. Maybe Vermont soon, though, because the foliage is coming on so strong. Here's an image from Jay Peak this morning. Thank you, Josh, for sharing the intel. You can get this off the Jay Peak webcam, though, and I hope to be the weatherman for Jay again this winter. So the forecast, we already did the wind. It's going to come in from the ocean, and all eyes also on a hurricane. But before we get there, I want to show the radar from this morning. Look at the rain off to our west. That front with that rain has been sitting there for days and days. And even though places like Indianapolis have had 1 to 2 inches of rain, usually that's going to come in here within 24 hours or 36 hours. So let's put the HRR, HRRR to work and see what that rainfall does. There it's coming in from the west, and it's just falling apart because of confluence aloft and the high pressure system that's been impacting us for so long has gotten stronger, and it's just got a blob of dry air over New England and a standing wave where there's this force field that won't allow it to rain. Even a little bit more rain coming into eastern Massachusetts off the ocean here tomorrow night. Wow. So there's not really any rain in the 2-day forecast, even though it's going to be much more cloudy. Here's the Boston 5-day meteogram showing the clouds at times thinning out, wind still from the east tomorrow and Wednesday, and then there it comes in from the south a little bit on Thursday, and there's a chance for rain on Thursday. So in New England, there is a combination sort of warm front, cold front, but more front from the north than from the south, which is not the juicy direction, but there could be some appreciable rain in parts of New England Thursday and Friday. Let's go to the day-by-day, the Euro model here, and we'll watch and we'll stop it a couple times when the hurricane comes in, and for Monday, like we've stopped it a couple times in the last 2 days. So there's New England, there's the high pressure kind of building over us, the front to the west kind of stalling out, and then looks pretty nice here the middle of the week, although it's not very sunny. It's mostly dry until Thursday. There's a front in northern New England, and it looks a little more vigorous today than it did yesterday, and then we'll stop it Friday morning. Friday morning, now we've got a 10-11 low pressure system over Maine with a new batch of colder, drier air coming in for the weekend. Looks like a nice weekend if this holds. And there is Helene, the hurricane, coming into the Big Bend of Florida at about 982. So potential major hurricane, Big Bend of Florida. Oh, here comes the mower. It's getting closer. I hear him coming around the corner. There he is. Getting the mowing. Can you do the back first? Can you just do the back? Back, yeah. So I just asked him if he could do the back first. And I'll try and finish this forecast. Okay, the weekend. So we're going to have this Fujiwara effect everyone's talking about. Low pressure coming in the Mississippi River Valley, grabbing Helene. They wrap into one another and stall out and decay over the southeastern United States with just mounds of rain, 5 to 10 inch rainfall for many states in the southeastern United States. But our flow is coming from eastern Canada, and we are high and dry over the weekend. And then if we go to Monday we're going to have a mower in the front yard every Monday morning. I forgot about that. I timed this really badly. He's a one-man crew doing both our yards. Next Monday, while he's mowing in our yard, this is what the map looks like. We're going to have, well, hey, what happened to the blizzard that was in Montana? It's now a 1039 high pressure system over Montana, and the front is now over North Dakota. So that's something I was looking at yesterday. I said, wow, that looks great, and now it's gone again. And we have the systems over the southeastern United States just kind of decaying, another low trying to develop over the Bahamas, but our flow is from eastern Canada, and we are high and dry all the way into the middle of next week. The jet stream is split into the north across Canada and to the south across the southeastern United States, and that front is still stalled from North America to Europe, even as we get out 10 days. So really fascinating how we haven't really had a significant front, even with all this rain we had in the last couple days here in Cape Cod. There was no front. There was a wave on a front to our south, but the front didn't come over New England, and the low pressure stayed over the ocean. So this was just sort of a clash of the air masses with tropical air running into the old cold, which turned into record warm high pressure, and boundaries in the atmosphere. That's what causes it to rain. And I'm kind of losing focus here because the mower is going all around me. But yesterday we chased to the national seashore, so that's the end of the weather forecast for today. Here's the transition into Enmore with the waves out there. Again today, they're still 10 to 12 feet, so the seas are still jacked up. And we chased and we had lunch at the bookstore. That's an awesome place in Wellfleet. And then we came back and watched a little football. It was interesting seeing how sort of hot and humid they were in Atlanta. So there's a lot of moisture in the southeastern United States, but it's staying away from New England for the most part. Here's the Enmore from yesterday. And we found raindrops again. We thought maybe the rain was done. We're heading up toward the high tide in Wellfleet. She likes the rain. Not. Beach will have to wait. We're having a late breakfast. How's the surf?
Serving brunch by any chance?
I did that too, so they'll let me out. So we're just at the regular lunch menu now.
Bummer. Okay,
Alright,
thanks.
alright. Bye-bye.
You go right across Uncle Tim's Bridge. No problem getting the boats out right now. Very high tide. Pearl. Go ahead. Pearl is one of the first places the T-Rex ever got smuggled in a bag in the side of. Sun is out and it's raining. Indoor seating, please.
Checking out the view?
Yeah. Wow, you can see the precipitation out there. Where's Dennis? Where's the sail? Right, Dennis. Cute couple. T-Rex. Were you allowed in the bomb shelter?
No, he wasn't. He stood in the doorway and
Yeah.
my head and the guy was on.
Pickleball. The sounds and sights of pickleball. Yeah, it's an annoying sound for sure. Prepare to be photobombed. That is awesome. Nice shower going by in the background there over Cape Cod Bay. Wow. Classic. Photobomb. We're photobombing. That is beautiful. It's like going back in time when you come over here.
Very woodsy.
Black pines and red and white.
I'm gonna throw you out the
oaks.
window. Ready?
See you later, Rex.
Ready?
Some dunes get bigger, some dunes get smaller. Always changing. T-Rex, how do you like this wind? No, I don't like it. See you later. Gulls like it. No idea how that gets there. Sun's out. Sunset. It's a creature. Alive. Was alive. And everyone's asking, how'd these trees get here? I don't know. It's like a Wellfleet Stonehenge or something. How'd these get here, Dennis? Definitely a spectator sport. Some people are watching football, some people are watching the ocean. So this is Newcomb Hollow. This is where that shark detection buoy washed up this morning. Marlo got the video. And Atlantic White Shark Conservancy says, yep, we know, we're trying to retrieve it.
So I don't know whether it was retrieved or not, but really fascinating spectator sport. Day 4 of this nor'easter. And I think I'm the only one that's calling it a nor'easter. 10 inches of rain, 50-mile-an-hour winds, 10 feet of erosion. Yeah, significant storm. Historic even in the rainfall department. Not quite done yet either.
Being out the door with her.
More?
Hi, can you see? Hi. Newcomb Hollow is where the buoy washed up this morning, and I've been standing here for a half hour without any sunshine, and now the sun's out. More beautiful than ever. No sign of that shark detection buoy. Is it retrieved? I'm sure it was. And yes, that is a cruise ship way out there. That must be a pleasant dinner cruise, huh? 11-foot seas.